Hello, everyone. Let's get over to the screen for a moment. There we go. Hello, Goldie. Welcome in. You're early. Hello, how are you doing today? Hell yeah, let's go stream. Early stream. Well, I honestly kind of wanted to go live about half an hour ago, but a lot of stuff kept popping up, so it is what it is. Also, I'm not supposed to be on this screen. I'm supposed to be on this screen. There we go. I'm early, you're early. Well, we're all early. Let's put it that way. Anyway, hello. Anyway, welcome in. Yes, today we are working on the PixxiBird game. So after, 2 years? Yeah, 2 years. We are finally back with a game development stream, and I am super excited for it, honestly. But first, I should mention the reason I didn't go live this week. I had plans to go live and do several streams this week. First of all, let me lower this background audio. There we go. I had plans to go live this week and do a whole bunch of solo streams. I had Super Limo picked out. I also wanted to do Squirrel with a Gun, some other games as well. Wound up getting super sick on Tuesday and kind of fought off a cold for the better part of the last week. So yeah, as of today, I'm alright though, so I'm all good. But kind of didn't stream for about 7 days, so sorry about that, everyone, because I did kind of promise I would, and didn't. So that sucks, but we're all good. It's all good. We're moving past it. And yeah, now we're back with game development, and let me get over to the stream now, because I am on the right screen. First, I figured we'd take a look at where we left off, because 2 years ago is the last time we did a game development stream. Now, that was Soul Clicker. This is Flappy. What did I call it? And I called it something. Unity Hub. Hold on. Let me find out what the name of the project was. Oh, I just called it Flappy Bird. That doesn't help me then. Well, I called it something. Yeah, Goldie, I'm hyped. I'm so hyped. This is going to be so much fun. So the reason I want to start here, back at the old Flappy Demon. That's it. It was Flappy Demon. I am tired. So the reason I want to start all the way back here is I want to show why it's important to keep your games up to date in different versions of Unity. Where's this Quaisty Easter egg? You know what? Maybe. I would need to get permission for that, but maybe. So you can see here that there is a lot wrong with this game. First of all, there's, spawn issues. The text is extremely blurry. It's spawning right next to each other. That's another spawn issue. It's also spawning above. The score's not appearing. There's no after score. There's no total high score. Stuff like that. That's all because of the different versions in Unity that have come out. For one thing, this is using on the score here a text element. They no longer use text elements in Unity. It's now using TMP. That's native now. So that's why it's all super blurry. That's why I had to update my code and everything. So I've already taken care of that and done majority of the work off stream. And now we're at this. And this is also the beta that if you watch PixxiHound, you would have seen her play on her stream. Because as it says in my title, this is PixxiBird for the streamer PixxiHound and her community. Which, of course, Goldie is a member of. So, hello, Goldie. And I am a member of myself as well. It's, Oh, wait, where did my music go? Wait a moment. Ah, there we go. Pixie, never heard of her. No, never. As you use her emotes. I like it. I appreciate the confidence. But yeah, let's take a quick look at some of the things I did. So, first, I brought back the score. I fixed that. Game manager and spawner. Let's get the scripts opened up here. I've also changed out all of the graphics. So for example, you can see down here, instead of a rock texture, we now have a brick. Never seen her in my life. Guild Pup! Hell yeah. I actually mentioned to her yesterday that we're going to need to swap out some of these assets like the Guild Pup for her 2.0 assets, but we'll get to that much later down the line. Oh, come on. Stop opening up on this monitor. That's the wrong monitor. There. we're just gonna get back. So, a couple other things we did. So this is the QC background, game over canvas. There we go. So you can see here, I have added in a table and different spawn items. So with the different spawn items, you can get kind of, I didn't really know how to organize these. I'm gonna be honest. I kind of put them in as like adventuring gear, so like a book, a scroll, a feather, and a ribbon. And I made those a bonus of 2 at a 15% chance. And then I took edible items, so that would be the croissant and the cookie with the tea or coffee, and I made those bonus of 5, 10% chance. Then I took like what could be considered magic or combat items, like you know, a potion and a sword, and I made those a bonus of 10 and a 5% chance. I took the Pixie Bean herself. I made her worth 25, 2.5%, and then I also took the treasure chest, made it 1%. I'll show you how I did all that in just a moment here. We will go ahead and get, yeah, let's just not deal with that. We hate bots. Anyway, you can also see that we brought back the score and the high score, and we have new with the emotes on either side as well. That's not something that really got showed off, so I want to point it out as well. So this, you'll only see when you actually achieve a new high score. Now, let's go ahead and deactivate that. Event system. Yep. Spawn point. Yeah, we will be messing with quite a bit today. So, just to show you guys what all we have planned, I have quite a few upgrades to get through. Goldie, I am fantastic. How are you doing today? And yes, the Banhammer spoke with that. I got the best viewers. The best viewers are the ones who don't try and give me scams. Therefore, I already have the best viewers. How are you today, Goldie? Let's see. Where is... Good. I didn't keep it there. You have a black eye. That's right. I remember you mentioning yesterday you had a black eye. How did that happen? And yeah, I'll just go ahead and play a little bit here so you can kind of see the spawn items. There they are. So you can see that as they each spawn in, each item at a random chance will spawn in between the two pipes. I've also made it so that you could click space because we do have several beta testers for this game, and I would actually love to shout them out because they're freaking amazing. So Weiss M, and also thank you for following me, Weiss, Fire Oni Ray, Catastrophe Cat, PixxiHound herself, and my personal friend, and you've probably seen him on my channel, Senpai Samurai. All of them have been beta testers for this and have been trying it out, making sure that there's been no issues that we've been coming across, stuff like that. Let's see, where'd I put my prefab here? Here it is. So you can see that what I did is I just made each element a power-up. I'll go into the bone script in a moment here. Yeah, you didn't know about Ray. Oh, absolutely. So Ray actually was the one who requested the spacebar. I mentioned to her that like it was requested by my buddy Senpai Samurai, and I was like, what do you think about that idea? And yeah, Ray seconded it immediately, and so I was like, okay, bet. So I immediately added that in. Yeah, so you can see, like, I just basically added all these in. I gave them a spawn chance and a bonus. So you can see that a blank space is set at a 50% spawn chance and a bonus of 0. This means I'll just give 1. Bonus of 2 means that they will get 2. So it doesn't mean that they get 3, because it was just easier to do it that way. And when you actually set it up where, you know, bonus of 2 and they get 3, it causes a little bit of confusion, I've found. So I just think it's better to put it in this way, because then you don't have odd numbers popping up in your score and you're like, wait, it's for 2 but now I'm at 3, and yeah, there's just a lot of confusion. Was it originally a click? If so, yeah, it was exactly. So originally it was just mouse click. I don't remember. I think that's just because that's how my Flappy Demon was set up, honestly. But yeah, originally it was just a mouse click. Now you can do mouse click or spacebar. And one of the upgrades we have to do today is actually enabling spacebar to be able to click the try again button rather than just jumping. That way you don't have to use your mouse at all. And yeah, you can see how we basically grabbed it. So what we did is we took all the different percentages here. Let me open up the actual script here and I can show you how we figure out how to do the spawning. Yeah, keyboard would be way better from a console. Yeah, 100%, right? And since you are a console gamer, this will also be available through Pixxi's card, I believe. CARRD. I think that's how it's spelled and done. I don't know. I don't use the system myself, but it's like a website. So it's not mobile. So it's a website, and so it's going to be basically a browser version. So there will be a Windows and like a PC version, and there will be a browser version available. However, and I don't know why I also didn't bother asking why, to be perfectly fair, so that's on me. But the decision, not by me, was made to not have it on mobile. Which actually makes it a lot easier for me, because it's a lot easier to develop something for a computer. So, I kind of like it. To be perfectly honest. Anyway, let's take a look at what we're doing here. So here's our bone script. You should remember this from before. You can see here that we take a public class and we call it power-ups. And in this public class, we're assigning the public game object of power-up, spawn chance, and bonus, and we're serializing it in the system. I heard almost half of that because my phone just had a brain fart. Oh no. As long as you stream the game, I'm okay with it. I appreciate you, Goldie. That's weird though. Yeah, no worries. Let's see. So I can show you what that... Actually, I can just exit out of this. That way there's no confusion. But now if I go back over to the bone... You can see P up. Now, I don't have an icon for this. I don't actually remember what that was for, to be perfectly honest. I don't think anything. Oh, wait, yes. No, I know what this is for. It's okay. I need to stop jumping ahead. So, next we're creating a public list of P-ups. And P is power-ups, or just different modifiers or bonuses that we're going to be applying. And we're enabling the random appearance, which is a different list right here. Or a different function, I should say. And then what we're saying is that for each power-up, so for each thing that we have made in the list, we're going to set them to false. So this goes through and not retroactively, but actively just disables them. This way, they're off by default, and we'll never have an instance of two items overlapping each other. So we're just catching that right away. Next, we have a flow chance of 0, and for each power chance, spawn chance, sorry. So what we're saying here is the total chance is going to be the combination of everything. Because as you can probably tell in the game over canvas, this does not equal 100. So it would be kind of hard to just take this and go, okay, 10% of that. And then if you also encounter the fact that a 50% chance of a blank pipe, there's a lot to say that you can't just take it and divide it by 100 because it's above 100. So we take it and we add it to the spawn chance. And we basically take everything and we make that our power. And then we're basically doing some math and we're saying random dot range, and we're basically pulling a random one of these. Kiwi, how you doing? I'm good. I am working on a game currently. And then, for each of the power-ups in the power-ups, basically we're just taking the chances. And we're randomly selecting one. So we're taking the chance, we selected it, and we're setting it to active. We're getting the bonus to give, which is basically whatever we said in... Oh, no, that's not it. In here. So the bonus to give, right here. So, for example, on the croissant, that's 5. So the bonus to give would be 5 if the random croissant was selected. Random, yeah, Skull rigged it. 100% Goldie. Whenever you play, it's all blank. And then we're taking the icon, which, if you remember, it was the thing that confused me a little bit earlier because it was blank. Well, the reason that's blank is because that is literally the icon. That is what is in between the two pipes. So we are literally just setting this to display the icon. And we're also just disabling this when it's encountered. Joke's on you, I can't play it. Oh no. Goldie, we will figure it out, I promise you. At worst case, you'll be able to play it on web browser. Because it will be available through that. But that's basically it. That's how we grabbed it. And then everything else, I'm pretty sure we've covered on the, on stream previously when making the other game. So I don't really have other things to really show off in terms of what I've did. So I think we're all set to just really start upgrading this. I'm gonna grind and get the top score. Okay, all right. You wanna know what the top score currently is? Hold up. Let's see what the top score currently is. This is what the official demo currently looks like, guys. Let's see what the high score currently is. I'm going to play this for real, just so you guys can also see what the game looks like before we even get started in upgrading this today. I did want to do this anyway, so it's a good time too. I honestly was terrible at the original Flappy Bird, though. If I'm going to be honest with everyone here, I never got into triple digits. Wait, nope. That's not true. I remember it distinctly because I was in high school when it came out. Here it is. 233, Goldie. That is the current world record score for this game. The second place is Senpai Samurai, one of the beta testers, at 231. He was really upset he couldn't get past me, honestly. And then I think Ray after that. I could be wrong, but I think Ray has third. Ray was honestly going fucking ham, though. Like, okay, so, like, the night that she was really going through it, I think she went from, like, 10 to 50 to, like, 120 or something. It was ridiculous. Extreme improvement, really quickly. Give me 20 minutes and I'm boom, doing it. Well, this is my high score. But it's also global because, I mean, I know the 6 people who have access to this game, and none of them have reported a higher score yet. So, yeah. And as you can see, if I hit space, nothing happens. This will be one of the first things that we fix up today. So, even though we can click space here to move the pup, we cannot use space to actually continue. So that's one of the first things we're doing today. And we also don't have an exit button. We have to Alt F4, or at least that's what I do. So we have a few things to get through. I hope Pixie isn't streaming this Wednesday. What's happening this Wednesday? Let's see. Yeah, let's enable the spacebar first, I think. Also, Sponge? Senpai Samurai, rude as always. How you doing, man? What about Sponge? You mean his birthday, or? Oh, yeah. Yes, I do remember that, yes. I remember you talking about that video you're editing. That's really well made, by the way. Better now that I hear that succulent voice. Oh boy, you know how to make me blush. Why you do this to me? P.S. Man. All right, let's get into this. All right, so let's enable the spacebar first. So the first thing we're gonna do is we are going to go into our game manager script. So our game manager, we're going to do a lot in this today. Oh, I didn't tell you. Got a new mon. Ooh, really? What kind of monitor did you get? Like, what size? What resolution? What hertz? 360 hertz. Oh, hey, sir. That is a lot of hertz. Oh my god. What? Actually, I was gonna say, can your GPU even support that? But I know your computer. I know it can. Deadline is 6 hours, 36 minutes. So then I can relax for my birthday. Oh, tomorrow's your birthday. Oh, dude. Happy early birthday, Goldie. I know you said it was coming up, but I didn't know the exact date. 24th is the final edits. Damn, okay. Spare hertz for the broke A. Yeah, you and Sponge right next to each other. 400 cat. Whoa, wait, what? $400 for a 360 hertz monitor. Now I know you are a graphics bitch, Kyle. So are we talking about 4K or like what are we talking about here? 1080. Okay. Okay. That doesn't bug me because I'm running 1440 and 1080. So I would be fine with that, but I'm surprised you went with the 1080, honestly. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Jesus. We don't need to do much in our game manager script in order to enable what we're trying to do here. So we're going to do this super quickly while I yap. Because I apparently have a goddamn bachelor's degree in yapping today. I don't think FPS games need 4K to... Yeah, no, 100%. But I thought you were a graphics bitch, though. Like, I thought you wanted everything to be, like, ultra, no? FPS over resolution. Fair enough. 60 hertz? Oof. I'm running 1440p, 185 hertz. That's what my main monitors are on both of my setups. Alright. Sorry, we're trying to make a public void update function. That's what we're trying to do here. And in the update, we're going to say if the game over is active in hierarchy. So real quick, what are we saying here? We're saying that if the game object of game over, now the game object of game over is the game over canvas. You can see that by if we go into here and here it is, game over canvas. You can see that the game object of game over is the game over canvas. So if this is active, and this is the hierarchy, so you can see active, not active. So if this is active, so if the game is over, and oh wait, equals true, sorry, and if we get an input, so input dot get key down. Oh, I'm crying for you, Goldie. I'm not even close for competitive gaming. Oh no. I care about graphics. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Maybe close, but still top 50. Wait, hold up. May not be. Hold up. Let me go back. I missed that, and my phone's going too fast. May not be close, but I'm still top 750 in Apex and top 1% Rocket League. That's insane, Goldie. Are you serious? Carry me is right, Kyle. Like, what? I'm a good as that's it. Oh, I'm a good aimer. That makes sense. Okay. I was gonna say, god damn. You need to be streaming that shit daily. I was top 4%. Hey, that's still really good, though. My heart is crushed. Alright, you may stream Apex, but if you're top 750 in the world, you need to be streaming that shit every day for at least 5 hours a day. And you need to be bank off that, my dude. Pixie love is fair. That's fair. Yeah. Yeah, that's valid. All right, let me get back to my code here. So if input dot get key down, and here we're going to need to get the key that we want to get down. So key code dot space. Then what we're going to say is restart, because this is already a function. We already have it right here. We are calling this when we click the button. So what we're going to do is we're going to say if the game over menu is open, basically if the menu is done, if everything's over, and we press the space bar again, run the restart, and that's it. That is how we will enable this. So we're going to make sure this works here, but that realistically should do it. I have too many things open. Jesus. Everything is good now. We chillin'. 100%. We love it when everyone gets along and there's love in the chat. I will be top 750 one day. That's a goal, man. 100%. You gotta have a goal. One season where I have no responsibility, I will get it. That's fair. Alright, so spacebar, we can see we are able to jump. No issues with that. Alright, let's die. And I'm just going to slap space. And there we go. We can see that now spacebar is enabled. So we can now go ahead and die and just continue playing with spacebar. It is that easy to enable that, because we already had all of the groundwork laid out because of how we set up the game originally, because we made it so that it would work with future proofing, essentially. Because if you don't develop your game in that sense, you're setting stuff up for failure. Boom, boom. Next, let's go ahead. Let's add an exit button. I think that is a very important thing that we're kind of currently missing. So we should probably do that. I'm terrible at Val. Oh no. Like, oh. When was the last time I played Val? It probably would have been with you, Kyle. So, like what? 6 months? 9 months ago? Yeah. We'll play it soon. We'll play it soon. Over a year? Are you sure? That's crazy. If it's been over a year, that's crazy. Alright, I'm getting a lot of messages on my phone, and it's annoying. But there we go. Perfect. So, yes, we are... I would ask, could I run it with you, but no crossplay. Oh, shit. I forgot that Val doesn't have crossplay. I'm going to be honest with you. Real quick, let's go ahead and make the button here while we chat, and I can go ahead and get this going. So, to create the exit button, I'm literally going to copy my play again button, because why not? I'm going to duplicate it. I'm going to say exit button. Let's drag it down beneath. And in the exit button, we're going to edit the text. We're just going to say exit. And let's... oh, no. We're going to click on the exit button. We're going to shrink it down a bit, because it doesn't need to be the same size. There we go. Let me catch up on chat. Mainly because I'm broke. That is fair. Money is just sucks. Life with money sucks. I get it. So I feel you. Alright. Now, in our game manager script, we're going to do it in here as well. Just like we did for our restart. And this is actually really easy. This is like one line of text, realistically. End game. And what we're going to do within our end game function is literally just application.quit. That is it. That is how you exit a game using code. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go down here over to on click, game manager, end game. Now we're not actually able to properly test this in the editor because in the editor it doesn't exit, which is weird as hell. I'm well aware of that. But yeah, it only works after you've actually compiled the game and you have it as a source file. But this will work. I swear. We can actually test it. Hold up. We can build and run. Temp. Temp exists? Okay. Alpha. Path is okay. We love then my computer just crashes. Hey. Rename to temp. Boom. Save. There we go. Now we can test it. Rip mood. Wait, what? Why? Because he's a console gamer? One day I will for PC, for business studios as well as gaming. Yeah, 100%. It start small. Get like a micro PC or something if money is an issue, or even an all-in-one. That way you can focus on just having a useful system. You don't have to go top specs right away, you know? You can go budget, stuff like that. And you can see, one click the exit button and it's gone, just like that. So that works beautifully. Yeah, if upgrading exists, wait, what? Upgrading exists too, if everyone wants. Yeah, I could do that. Are you the main developer of the game? Yes. Actually, I'm the only developer of the game. About to run some Frostpunk 2 shit so hard. What? No, the fuck? What is Frostpunk 2? Main and only. That is correct. Main and only. I was thinking about an all-in-one. Yeah, okay. Because my mother's just got one, and I was thinking of getting 100%. Because one thing you could do is, you could always get something like an external GPU, right? If you wanted to play something like a Cyberpunk or GTA, you could always get an external GPU and run it on that. It costs a lot, and you're probably looking at like an extra $250 on top of whatever the cost of the GPU is. But there are options for it. So like you could get a cheaper option like that too. 250 Canadian. $250 Canadian. Our economy is in shambles. Send help. All right. Yeah, that's the exit button done. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Let's work on the brick animation, actually. I want to get that out of the way because it is bad and it needs working on. So, why did I just do that? There we go. Grass top, which wound up not being grass because all of the fucking grass textures I found. Chat, listen, chat, please. I was so frustrated this day. I actually messaged Pixie to complain about this. I spent 4 hours looking for a tileable grass texture. And I don't know why there was none. And like, sure, like there's grass 3D textures. Those are everywhere. You can get a 3D grass texture for everything, just to be perfectly clear. But on like all of my normal sites in the Unity Asset Store, I found no 2D grass asset texture. Make one? Dude, I'm not a fucking graphics artist. What? I'm not a graphics dude. Man, I buy my art. I am a programmer. That is my field of expertise, and I don't pretend like it expands past that. Learn. Yeah, okay. Good luck with that. I tried for like all of high school and some of college, and I gave up. Yeah, well, I didn't just message her just to say I was pissed off that I couldn't find one. I texted her to let her know I couldn't find one and to get an alternative, and then let her know I was annoyed because I couldn't find one. So it wasn't just like I messaged her because I was annoyed. It was I had a reason for it. I would like to vote for a new IRL Guild Pup mascot. That you'd have to take up with Pixie. Let's see. I'm gonna line it up there. So I'm gonna go into the animation for this. Let's edit it. And we're going to line it up right here. So I'm going to use this line, basically, to line it up on the small brick. I ain't got the status for that. I mean, I don't know why you think I do. I don't have any kind of, like, fucking pull. I don't know why you think I do. I'm working on a game with her. But that was honestly kind of random. Actually, that happened very early on into me watching PixxiHound as a streamer. Actually, yeah, do you want a fun story time, I guess? So, the reason I'm even, like, this whole project even happened was because a while ago, during a stream, I don't remember who it was. I think possibly Slevin or someone else. Someone brought up that it would be cool if Pixie had a game. And I was like, well, I am a game developer. If you'd like, I could send you some projects and we could discuss it. And Pixie was like, sure. So I said, okay, bet. And I sent over some projects. We talked a bit and decided that, yeah, Flappy Bird was the best decision. I don't remember whoever brought it up, though. But it was all extremely random. Like, I don't know Pixie or anything like that. If you remember, Goldie, I was only around, like, an extra month before you. Anyway, let's jump ahead. Perfect. So now we're going to move it along. Oh, crap. Immediately fucked it up, but that's okay. There we go. Fine control. All right. Perfect. All right, now let's move it along. Okay, no, it needs to move up a bit. Come on. Oh man, this is actually very difficult. Jesus. Was me. A month. Feels a little less than that. What, was it? I feel like I've only been around like a month longer than you. Wait a minute, what the hell just happened with those emotes? Wait, what the fuck just happened with my character and those emotes? Can I get you to spam emotes real quick? Because I didn't know my VTube Studio had that. What the fuck? Since when does my VTube Studio have that? Don't get me wrong, I knew that was a thing, but I thought you had to, like, enable that, not that it would just work. Okay, cool. Anyway. Oh, crap. Go back. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, so this is too much, so we need to go back a bit. Okay, let's try there. Okay. Interesting. That's the best emote. The butts? What is that? Frog babooty? Ah, I like it. That's awesome. Frog butt. Hell yeah. It's going a bit slow. Okay. Oh, I see. I sped it up too fast. It needs to go to this one. Got it. Okay. Why is... Okay. Let's try that. Skull emotes win. 17 followers. I need to make some. They gave me this free one and I hate it. Wait, what? What free one did... What free emote did you get? Oh, that one. Never mind. I see it. 50 hype. Interesting. The send 50. Can I donate followers? I don't think that's how that works. When you get affiliate, you get one free. Only one? I thought you got like 6 or 9 or something like that. No? Could be wrong. This is rough. I think I'm just gonna need to delete some of these keys. Let's just remake the animation completely rather than trying to edit the existing one. I think that's where I'm running into trouble here. So we're gonna start with the line. I'm gonna go up to, yeah, every 15 seconds. Let's make a double interval. So that's 1 and 2. Okay. It's 1, 2. All right. That's another 15. And that's 1 and 2. The last one. Okay. Does it look like it's skipping? It's moving too fast, though. That's 100% moving too quickly. Okay. Well, we'll fix that. Instead of doing double, we'll just do single. That's what that means. They give one for free. Okay. I like cheese and bread a lot. Hello and welcome in. We are working on a Flappy Bird game for another streamer called PixxiHound and her community. Right now, I am working on a brick animation so that it doesn't look as jank. I know your ass out. What? I know your ass IRL and didn't fake friend. What? What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, Pixie, I follow her. Blue hair, right? Yeah. Puppy VTuber, 100%. Exactly. So I'm working on a Flappy Bird game for her and her community. Goldie, hello. And I like cheese and bread. Goldie, thank you for the double follow then, my friend. Have you as a suggested streamer in my profile? Wait, what? I said above. What? You get affiliate, you can get your own. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I missed it. I can't find it, and I don't know. Sorry, dude. I missed it. So just... I like golden cheese bread. Fair enough. I agree. I gotta get affiliate quicker. I'm gonna ride to my house, beat my ass live. Bitch, do it. Let's go. Afterwards, we're gonna go out for dinner. Alright, let's go over to... here. Alright. Let's bring it over to... See, it's raining. Wait, what? It's raining. Gross out. Ah, so you don't want to come visit. I see. I see. Let's see. How does that look? Why does that look like it's stopping? You're a cool guy, 1600 DPI or bus. Rested my emotes. I hate doing that, but it's funny. Oh, I see. It's because the fucking... Ah. It's the last 5 seconds and the first 5 seconds are slower. That's what's happening. Okay. It should be to there. So if I help it along a little bit. Where should it be here? It should be in the middle of that one. Okay. Where is it here? It is already there. Wow, okay. Yeah, so it didn't make it even, but that's okay. We will upgrade that. Let's try that. That's a lot better. I reset my emotes. Yeah, bricks go burr. Cheese. I like the cheese and bread. What even is this conversation? What? Alright, hear me out. A sandwich, but the buns is garlic bread. I'll rest my case. Alright, let's give this animation a try. Perfect. That is a lot smoother. Let's just go up a lot. Garlic cheese bread. Hell yeah. Now you got my attention. Let's go. Yeah. That is definitely a lot smoother. There does seem to be a small hiccup. Barely noticeable. And I think it's happening on the loop. So I think that it's possible it's not a exact loop. Let's take a look at that. Okay, Frostpunk, so you said that's an RTS, right? What kind of RTS are we talking about? Like a Halo Wars or more of a StarCraft 2? But you said it's too hard. Does that mean you're bad, or you just have a skill issue over there? Alright, let's take a look. So it starts on the line. And it's, do you see it? You can't even see it on the fucking capture. You can't even see the line there. If I scroll out a little bit, you can see it there. Versus, you can see that is what I'm detecting. That slightest discrepancy in pixels, that is what I was seeing. Son of a bitch. I hate OCD so much. Do you agree that lesser compatibilities of old hardware enforce more creativity on developers, and we inevitably lost that we progressed? I'm sorry, let me reread that. Do you agree that lesser capabilities of old hardware enforce more creativities on the developers, and we inevitably lost with progress? I don't. Well, I do and I don't. Because here's my thing. It was creative back in the day. Let's say when you were working on like a DOS console, it was creative in finding ways to implement your features. But now, because of how easy features are to implement, we could be more creative with the type of features we want to have and the type of things that we want to do. Like if we wanted to have a game with 4K graphics wandering around like the event horizon of a black hole, doing that back in the day would have taken supercomputers. With modern hardware, that's not so difficult. But I also think that the learning curve has drastically gone down, which I also don't think is a bad thing though, because now more people than ever before can really get into game development. Let's see. I set it to 0.7. 0.69. Ah. Okay. Perfect. It's right there. And then... Oh, shit. Shit. Okay. No, it's still there. Let's just try it. Let's see what happens. Oh, actually. Maybe it was just because we were in the editor? When you see a treasure chest, you gotta go for it, boys. Alright. Cool. Actually, that seemed to be working then. So, let's take another look. Let's watch the brick animation very closely. It does wobble up and down slightly because the graphic is just because it's the way the graphic works. Which does kind of give it a little bit of a hiccup notice, but you can see that it's not actually hiccuping if you watch as it enters frame on the right side. You can see that there's no actual hiccups happening. Okay, cool. In that case, I am happy to say that it's probably good, I would say. Like, for the brick animation, I mean. So I'm going to mark that one as done for now. Maybe we can take a look at it again later if, you know, we get any sort of feedback that it's not, or anything like that. Next, let's do the bone pipe stuff. So first, let me catch up here. More of a don't let people starve and freeze to... Oh, okay, so kind of like, don't die together or survive together, something like that? Kind of like that game then? I disagree personally because no matter the hardware where the game devs are, excluding indie, will now always just have the most, even if limited hardware, I see the maximum. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, if we're talking about any studios, then they're going to have, like... Honestly, they're probably set up specifically for development. So their programmers probably have, like, shit boxes. Or at least whatever the requirements are of the game. But they probably don't have, like, 40 series graphics cards, I would imagine. Your artists will probably have your higher-end PCs in, like, a studio, though. Alright. So, for the bone pipe, what we're trying to do is... Let me show you exactly what we're trying to do, actually. Right now, you can see that the bones spawn in, like, right here. So, you can actually see when they spawn in and how they kind of, like, just move across the screen. The idea is we want to have them spawn in off screen and then slide into frame for a bit of a smoother transition. Rockface! How are you doing today? You can smell like a baka. Aaron Yeager. My bone spawns like that too, not gonna lie. You know what? Valid. You not wrong. But for our case, though, it's actually an incredibly easy fix. First, we're going to go here. So, what we're going to do is, this is our spawn point. We're just going to move it off screen. And the destroy time, we're going to increase this to 12.5 seconds. Okay. I didn't set up as a decibel accountable, so we're going to set it up as 13 seconds. That should be all we needed to do in order to add this little improvement. Perfect. now they're coming in from offside. Let's just make sure that they last here and actually go off screen before disappearing. You know what? I'm just gonna fly all the way up. My day's been good. I got my character reference sheet and started sending out a couple of art requests. Oh my god, that is fantastic. That is such good news. You're gonna have to show me something later. You know that, right? If you can. Hope yours has been gaming. It's been good. It's been good. Woke up later than I expected and was pretty busy before stream, but now that I'm live, it's been pretty fun. Let's take a look. Perfect. So we can see that they're making it all the way over here. So it's fairly safe to assume we're good. So this is fixed. Our bones now spawn off screen and we'll slowly transition in, and yeah, everything just looks a little bit more normal and smoother. It's already on Bird app. Ooh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I will take a look at that after stream today. I saw you posted your logo there too. It looked fire as well. Let's see. Let's add in a 3-second countdown timer. Actually, no, we're not going to do that yet. Next, let's implement some background music. So, since we're doing some background music, I am going to turn this one down a little bit. I'm becoming an internet girl for real, for real. Hell yeah! I'm so happy for you. That is amazing. I can't wait to see how it like comes together and what it all accumulates to. I'm so happy for you. That is awesome. But yes, we are going to implement some background music. So, Catastrophe Cat, one of our beta testers, was absolutely incredible. That's the only word I can use to describe this man. He is a legends above legends. And actually, just without even prompts or asking, made us music for the game. So, we have music we can put in, which is fantastic. Kat is also helping us out with some sound effects stuff, but I don't have those right now, nor do we know if all of the ones that I've asked for are possible, so I'm not going to get into anything related to sound effects today, only the background music. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put our audio on our pup, since it's going to be in every scene. Why not? So straight up just audio source, and then we're going to drag our clip in. We're going to set it to loop. And we don't have an output mixer, so we're just going to leave that blank for now. But we will be doing stuff with this later on in the stream when we add a options menu to control the volume of this. Speaking of volume, we don't want to die before we have a chance to implement a volume bar. Let's see if that works. Let's mute this. Perfect. If I hit play again, it'll just stop, so I want to make sure the loop works before I do anything. This is fire, though. Absolutely amazing. Perfect. Loop's fantastic. All right. Let's go ahead and continue with our volume then. Beauty. Max volume like my moaning anime girls is the only way to live, says the person who plays Fortnite muted. What the fuck? Rock face, that's crazy. That's that's crazy. You actually do play games muted, so that's even wilder. My word. Crazy. That was crazy once. Exactly. But yeah, so that is basically the background music implemented, more or less, because it will loop infinitely. And I did mention this, but I will show it again. Because of how we reset our game, if we crash and reset, it also resets the audio. That's just a fact of because of how we set up the game, which I also like. So I would have set it up that way. Anyway, sorry, 1 second. There we go. Only cringe games get the mute, like Fortnite. Makes sense. Ones that I need volume for, they get to keep it. Alright, that's valid. That's valid. Like Fallout 76, right? 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 Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Had to blow my nose, but we are Gucci. Alright. So, yeah, let's go ahead and start on working on a way we can control this volume. We are going to be doing this with a new UI tool called a slider. Where should we put our slider? Let's see. Okay, there it is. So we're going to call this BG music slider. Because no matter what happens, we'll still use this for our background music. Let's make it a lot bigger. Bring it down here. The slider can go. Bruh, I still don't remember the first night. I don't know how we got to where we were the other day. It was a rough one. I didn't even upload the VOD to my YouTube. The VOD is still up on my Twitch, if you cared. It was a rough one, though. I wouldn't watch it. I wouldn't recommend it. I think that was also, like, one of the first days I might have, like, be coming down with it, Michael. So I was also kind of out of it for that stream. Alright, so with the slider, pull this back. Now what we're going to do is we're also going to create another source. We're going to create a mixer. So let's create an audio mixer. And this is going to be our master mixer. Because this is going to basically control all of the audio for our game, because we have a relatively short one. I say you get some honey tea down here. Well, I actually don't have any honey or tea right now in my house. I don't think. But I also took a shit ton of Tylenol, so I'm all good. Correct. No tea. Alright. Sorry. So, yes, now that we have our audio mixer, and we called it our master mixer, because this is going to control all of our audio, since only the Brits you'll meet without teeth. My god. Yeah, so, Goldie, I did kind of explain this briefly. I have a lot of British in me. I'm like almost in 50% British. Yeah, we've had this conversation. Yeah, I thought so. I'm also just like not a big fan of warm beverages. Manchester is one of the areas. I don't know if that's exactly where they're from. I know some are from Liverpool. Some are from Manchester. I don't know the exact areas, if I'm going to be honest with you. I just know that area and a couple others. And I know where I visited when I went to visit them when I was a kid. And I went to Liverpool, Manchester, London. Alright, in the master of this mixer, right click. So here's the master. This is what we're looking for. Liver in my pool? Yuck. So listen, I see you as a good person, but the Gordies don't like the Scoose? This is a civil conflict. What is happening? I don't even know if that's correct, to be fair. I don't know much about my British heritage or whatever. Also, I just exposed it. So if you right click on the volume, what I just did is I clicked on expose volume of master to script. So this will allow us to be able to actually modify and control this audio mixer from within a script. Just real quick, wanted to point that out before I continue with anything. Scouse is slang for Liverpool. Okay. Gordies are Newcastle. Okay. I kind of got Scouse. I think I remember that one as like one of my British terms. Oh, that was it! Yeah. Goldie, yes! That was it. We did a British slang term thing during my Alan Wake game. Still Wake game. My Still Wakes the Deep. Yeah. Okay, cool. I was like, wait, we definitely talked about this. When was it? Yeah, it was then. 100%. Okay, cool. I'm not losing my mind today. Anyway. So, we're going to rename this to BG volume. So this is our exposed parameters. So this is the volume of master, which, if you remember, is this. So we made it available and we've renamed it as well. You haven't lost it yet. Okay. Well, there are pros and cons to that, I guess. I think I should send you a voice note of the Scouse accent. Do it, 100%. I'll try and mimic it if you want. I can't guarantee I won't offend you, but... Alright, next up. So we already have our slider here. And now what I'm going to do is, I think it's time for us to make a new script. The first one of the stream. C#. And I'm going to call this sound settings. Let's open this up. Boom. Perfect. I don't think we're gonna need an update at all for this. Yeah. Perfect. Alright, so first let's do some importing. So we're gonna need two things as part of this, and we're gonna make them both a serialized field. Sir, that is coding, not skip writing action. Thank you, Rockface, for coming out and joining us today. You've been amazing. Anyway, moving on. You make my brain hurt, sir. Alright, so we're gonna call this one slider and sound slider. Oh crap, I forgot to import UI. So come on. There we go. And then we're gonna serialize the field audio mixer. And I'm just gonna call this mixer. Why has this happened? I don't... There we go. Okay. We love the scuff. We move on with the scuff. So first off, what is a serialized field? So these are going to be privates. So private slider and private audio mixer, because we don't want these to be accessible outside of our scripts. However, we still want these to be editable within our editor here. Like we want to be able to have like material if we had that, or a raycast target, stuff like that. So that's what we have here. By setting them private, but also serialized field, they'll still exist in our editor, but they'll still be private. So the first thing we're going to do is, if there's no volume, we're going to set it to 100. However, to do that, we're going to need to create a set volume. So let's create a new method for this. My interpretation is good, but not amazing. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. And welcome back at the same time. How did it know I was going to call this set volume? Then have a float called volume. Or value, rather. Alright. Game psychic. We're fine with that, though. So we're going to say, if the value is equal to 1... if the value is... Jesus. I swear I am not having a total brain fuck day. Not a complete one. Okay. If 1 is higher than our value, but not 0 necessarily, because we're going to have 0 handled at a different stage. But for now, you can imagine this says, but not 0. Then we're going to set the value to the absolute minimum. I just fucked that up again. 0.0001F. Not whatever I just did. Alright. And this way, so if the volume slider is absolutely down, this will set it to the absolute minimal volume level. Then what we are going to do is we're going to set slider. Well, actually we can't do that yet since we don't have the method. But what we're going to do instead is let's set our floats. So let's do a player pref. So player prefs, okay, I guess they just open now. Dot set floats. And then we are going to call this save background music, or save background volume level. And then we're going to set this as the value. And then we're going to say mixer.setFloat. And we're going to call this BG volume for background volume. And we're going to say mathf.log10 value divided by 100 times 20f. So first of all, I don't know what this part, like what we're doing is we're taking our value, we're dividing it by 100 and then multiplying it by 20. This is something to do with audio that I don't even understand. I grabbed this part of our code from before stream today because this is just a bit of calculation in order to set our mixer volume. However, that's all it is doing, is we're setting it on a log 10 scale so that it always goes to a 10 logarithmic number. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. We're just doing a bit of math. If you want to look into this more, look into volume mixers and the log 10 function. I need to make this thing be quiet. Hold on 1 second. There we go. I'm very intrigued on... Okay, this is... I am going to turn off all notifications. There we go. Sorry, my phone has been going nuts for the past, like, 6 minutes, and it's been so distracting to me. There we go. I'm set. I'm very intrigued on what this game will become. Me too. Because I'm kind of just taking everything that's been requested and making it. So, yeah. Make it pay to win so Slevin can win. Yeah, I'll just add microtransactions in real quick. Hold up. Community.payment systems. Math, yes. What's 25 squared? You have 10 seconds. 25 to the power of 2, that'd be 50. Wait, no, that's times 2. That'd be 25 times 25, right? Man, I'm too tired for this. Why are you trying to make me do math? What? Yeah, it'd be 25 times 25. I don't know what that would be. That'd be... 2,500 is 20 plus... 3,000? Is it 625? No, that can't be right. Wait, is it just... No, because it's 25 times 25, right? That's what the... No, wait, that's cubed. See, this is why I shouldn't do math on a Saturday, Goldie. I'm not good at it. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on. Next, we're going to have a new private void set slider. And in our set slider, we're going to have our sound slider dot value. And we're going to have this be equal to value. Nope. Okay, wait, actually, though, yes. And we're going to say float value. So what we're doing here is we're setting the graphical interface of this slider, and we're moving this icon to wherever it is based on what we have set. So by default, we are saying that is 100. Actually, we haven't set that yet. Now we can, though, because we have our set volume method. So set volume player prefs dot get float save BG volume level 100. So what we're saying here is we are calling the function of set volume, and the first thing we're giving it is save BG volume level. So we're pulling the player pref, and if it's been saved in the past, then we are grabbing it and we are passing it along to set value. But if it hasn't, this is going to return null, or other words, nothing. So we're going to pass it 100, which is going to be the maximum volume. So basically what we're saying, on first load, set it at 100 and save it as 100, and then modify it as needed, essentially. Also, now that we have our set slider function, we can also go down here and go set slider, and we're also going to pass it the value. And this way, when we pass it the value, the slider will also receive the value of 100. So this little icon should immediately go all the way to this end. 20 times 20 plus first digit 2, then add 25. Fair enough. But wait. Huh. Yeah, I guess that does make sense. Good point. I guess that does make sense. My brain went, okay, well, times 10, you add a 0, but that's not actually how that works. I was basically multiplying everything by 10 twice and then dividing up the 20s into 4 10s. My brain thought about it and was like, let's make that the most complicated way to figure this out as possible. What type of coding am I doing? So this is C#. So without a lot. Okay, interesting. Never heard of C#. It's a very common programming language. You'll probably recognize it as this, maybe? No, come on. Might recognize it just by like the symbol of C#. Perhaps. But yeah, it's a very common programming language, I would say. It's used in like Raspberry Pi programming, Arduino, a lot of game development, both Unreal and Unity use it. Yeah, there's actually many uses for C#. Yeah. What else I've heard on Python, HTML, SCC, and JavaScript. Fair enough. Python and HTML are both extremely user-friendly and both very good to learn with, I think. Well, actually, okay. HTML isn't user-friendly, but it's very simple and easy to learn. Let me rephrase that. JavaScript is a bitch. Just use it. Java is okay. But yeah. C# is actually based off of Java, I believe, and C++. Mostly C++, but and C. But it had some ties when it first was developed into Java originally. Alright, so we have set our value. We've set our slider. We set our volume. Let's see. Oh yeah, we need to set our volume from the slider, of course. So this will be a public void this time. And we're going to call it set volume from slider. And this time we're going to say set volume. And we're going to say sound slider dot value. So this way, in our slider, we're going to basically have it attached. So let's see, if I put the sound settings here and I put our slider right here, and then I go to the slider and I click on the on value changed, and then I take our canvas, I'll bring it into our game object, and then on the game objects we're going to select our sound settings and we're going to set volume from slider. So now every time we click and drag this anywhere, our slider is going to pop off a value between 0 and 100, and it's going to input that into our script, and it's going to say set value whatever you put it at, and then it's going to start running our set value script, and it's going to do everything it does. This should theoretically just work, by the way. I have to go and finish the editing today. Good luck, bro. Thank you so much. If you get bored or want to check in at any time, feel free to do so. I'll be here. There we go. Sorry, I'm just checking something that I got an announcement on. I don't want to get rid of. Perfect. And done. All right. So now that this is done, we can assign it in our fields. So let's go ahead and disable this now. But in here, we're going to need our audio mixer. So let's put this in. It's got the master mixer. Okay, and then it's down there. let's see if this works. Okay. That's okay. So let's find out why that didn't work. First of all, let's get our music back on here. That got louder, didn't it? Hold up. There we go. All right. So our music slider, we grab it from here and we're trying to change it. So from the I did just want to get rid of those because there's no point having it in there since it's already stated as such. Things are private by default. They don't become public unless you specifically set it as such. So we are setting the volume from the sound slider dot value. In the set value, the value is equal . Oh, I think I know what's happening. It's because, let's go over to our pup, audio mixer, master. We didn't actually set the audio source to be followed by that mixer. Okay, not that that seems to matter right now though. Oh, exposed name does not exist of BG volume. That's the issue. So. So the issue. Okay. Was it just that? Because I set it as a lowercase? Yep. Look at that. Perfect. Now the slider's working. Okay, so that's good. I got a little bit worried there for a moment, but we are good. It's working. Kind of exactly as planned. So, let's move things down a little bit. Now our normal color is going to be like this. Ooh, actually no, if that's okay, I see. In that case, we're gonna make it like that. Yeah. Then the background color, we're going to make this the pink. The slider, we're going to change. Yep, let's set it to this color. The same color this time. The selected color will be the same. Disabled color, yeah, that can be gray, that's fine. Okay. Then the fill area. Just want to make sure here. So this is actually what I want to be this color. There we go. So let's change the fill to this. And let's change our icon. Actually, wait. Do we need to change the icon color? Right? I don't think so. I don't think there's any reason to. Like, we can. I don't think we need to. Let's take a look. Hold up. That's perfect. Perfect. Okay, yeah, I don't have any issue with this. Perfect. Okay. So that is the audio slider then integrated. We'll have to check and make sure that there's no issues, you know, with the other partner on the project, but I don't see why there would be, you know. So let's add a little text thing for it though. Come on. It scrolled in way too much. Come on. Jesus Christ. All right. Perfect. All right. Let's stretch it out a bit. Let's lower the font size by a lot. Okay. That's not the worst. So until we get a proper option screen made, that will definitely do. And I only think we need to put in an actual proper option screen should the need arise, because I mean we only have one thing we need to modify right now, so I don't know if we'll even need to do that today, but I am happy to say that we now have a options menu, or an options slider to control the background music. I just can call it background music slider text and close this off. We can disable the game object. And there we go. Now the game has background music implemented and a slider so that we can actually control the volume level of that background music. Next up, let's create a 3-second countdown timer. This 3-second countdown timer is going to be because, first of all, when we launch our game here, it just starts. There's no warning, nothing. And you immediately kind of just fall to your death. I would like to have it so there's a bit of a countdown so that it doesn't just immediately drop you and plummet you. So let's do that. So to do this, let's first copy over our score text. We'll be able to use the same canvas, so I don't think... Yeah, we're just going to use the score canvas. We don't need to set up anything else. Just like life? What? Sorry, what is just like life? Alright, we're gonna call this countdown text. No countdown, just drops you. Oh, yeah, okay, gotcha. That is very lifelike. You're not wrong. Okay, let's set this text down to 75. A little bit smaller. And this will be our countdown. And then I think we need to do some more script editing here. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Let's create a, this time we're not creating new scripts. Sorry, we're just editing over an existing script, our game manager script. And this is where we're going to handle our countdown timer. So we are going to do a new serialized field. So if you remember, I explained what these are for earlier. And these are going to be for a TMP text. There we go. And now it's using TM Pro as well. Perfect. I'm glad that it added that in. And we're going to call it countdown text. And then we're also going to need to create a new Boolean. And this is going to be a public one. So it's going to be a public Boolean game started. And it's going to be equal to, actually false by default. So this, a Boolean, if you guys aren't aware, that just means on, off, yes, no, 1, 0. That is one or the other. It can only be true or it can only be false. It cannot be anything in between. So by default, we're setting this Boolean to false. Then we're also going to need to modify the start function, including with the messing a little bit with our timescale. Or actually, no, we're not going to mess with our timescale because we're already using that as our game over selection, like kind of decision maker here. So we can't really modify with that too much. So, okay, yeah, I think I know what we're going to do. We're going to make a code routine. Yeah. So first, let's get a game over call. And let's just set this above here because we're going to need to have this happen. And then we're going to set the time scale to 0. Skull, breaking news. What happened, my man? After the time scale is 0, we're going to start a new code routine. Before we can start it, we're going to need to create it. So to make a code routine, it's an I enumerator. And we're going to call it start countdown. In about 2 weeks, I will also have, In about 2 weeks, I will have a mini model of my OC to use until I get my full body? Or full model? What? That is so cool! Wait, what? What? That is amazing! Also, what do you mean by mini model? Like a chibi version? Also, sorry everyone if I still sound off. I still am a little congested today from my sickness. The artist calls them crayon models? Okay, first of all, I love that. That is fucking adorable. What is a crayon model? Can you like kind of describe what that would be like for me? Is that kind of like a chibi character? So here I'm gonna do a couple of things and they're all pretty basic, but I'll go through it once I've created them here. I'll keep it around 2 as a redeem because it is silly fun. Ooh. DMing link. Thank you. I'd love to take a look at that. I'll do that after stream though, because I am using a screen share for Unity today. So yeah, I will wait till after stream to take a look. But that is sick. I'm excited. Okay, so let's grab our countdown text. So we call that countdown text. So countdown text dot text is going to be equal to our countdown dot toString. Not quite chibi, but it's smaller to a scuff model type. Very gremlin made looking. Ooh, that sounds awesome. What? Gremlin. I'm imagining kind of like what I've seen on, I think it was Fillion. I think I watched Fillion have one of those type of models at some point. And Iron Mouse too. But I mean, that's not surprising for Iron Mouse. I mean, she has a new model like every month. So I mean... Welcome back, Goldie. Chibi Gremlin? Yes! We're actually talking about Rockface's model currently. That is sick. I can't wait to see it. Alright, count that text toString. So, let's yield return null. No, not null. Yield return new. And then wait for seconds. Real time. 1. Countdown minus. So real quick, I want to explain what I'm doing. So first of all, I'm creating an integer, which is just a number. I'm setting it to 3. And while countdown is higher than 0, the text will be set to whatever the countdown is. So let's say 3. The countdown text will be set to 3. We're going to wait for a real world second. And then -1 from the countdown text. So it'll go down to 2. The reason we're using real world seconds instead of anything related to game, so that, you know, leg is incorporated, stuff like that, is because we're setting our time scale to 0. Our game is frozen in time. But we can still use scripts. So we're going to use wait for seconds real time. I got shot down 7 times. What? I asked people if they want to join, and today alone 7 people. Oh, for the video. I'm like, what? What were you asking them to do? What happened? That sounds awful. That still sucks though. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, exactly. So integer is 3 and it's not n. So n would actually be countdown, which equals 3, which is an integer. That does sound like a big pain. I'm sorry to hear that. All right, so we're gonna say countdown text dot text is going to be equal to go, because when we break out of this, we've reached 0, which means we've reached the end of our countdown. We can just start it, and then we're gonna say countdown text dot set active. Wait. Dot game object dot set active. There we go. False. There we go. Wait for real seconds. Perfect. here we're going to say time dot time scale is going to be equal to 1 now. And we're going to say game started is equal to true. Yeah, I think I'll have 20 people, including me now, which means the video is turning, or the video is around 9 minutes long without the editing, or without the ending. Jesus, my brain and reading and typing and Jesus. But the funny thing is, she is baking a cake tomorrow on my birthday. Oh, really? Also, I'll be truly honest, I ain't gonna remember 99.99% of all this stuff. That is fair. I mean, you are dealing with like 20 people, 20 messages. That's understandable, to say the least. This is big brain stuff. I'm smooth brain. Aren't you the one who like is doing it though? Wasn't it your idea to put all this together? Like Pixie Buffer. We do like the Pixie Buffer. Alright, real quick though. 50-50. Okay, fair. Real quick, let me go through what I'm doing here and yeah. So first I am grabbing so I've already explained what this is doing. So let me go into after that. So after this has already gone through, we've waited for 3 IRL seconds. We're now saying go. The player can start. We are officially starting the game. Everything in our game will come to life working at real-time scale speed. Then we're also setting our boolean to true. So we'll be able to call this from any other script because it's a public. And we'll be able to know whether or not the game is in fact active. So if, for example, we have a shop or a options menu in the future, for example, or a pause menu, we can refer to this and even modify it. So we are here just saying the game started is equal to true. Just like in the beginning, or just like in the game over, the game started will be equal to false. And then we're waiting for 1 more second, and we're just disabling the countdown text. Easy as that. So let's just make sure this works, obviously. You got the idea from a different streamer. Oh, okay. But I'm doing the work for it now. A shop, skull skin win, skull trooper. Oh my god. That is hilarious. Oh my god. That would be fun. Actually though, that would be fun. See, I did have the idea of importing a shop, not like a shop, more like one of the items you could collect instead of being just bits and badges was going to be like a coin, and maybe you could like use 20 coins and purchase a different background, stuff like that. Or maybe it could have been like a Fire Oni Ray background or a Pupathon special background, stuff like that. I don't know whatever happened to that plan. I don't even know if I even recommended it, but yeah, I don't think that one ever we proceeded with. Special purple skin for the OGs. I like it. I like your planning. I like where your mind's at, and I like it. It's good. Real quick though, let's test our countdown 3-second script. 3. 3. I didn't fuck. I forgot to do something here. This is my bad. So, remember earlier when I said, hey, we can't do this yet because I did have to make the I enumerator? I never went back and actually did that thing. So, up here we're going to say start code routine. And in the code routine we're going to say start countdown. That's it. That line of code is what I forgot to include right here. We never actually started the code routine that we just made. Three, 2, 1, go. And it started up. Oh my god, a treasure chest? God damn. What? The rarities are coming out. What? Whoa, whoa, whoa! What is this? 2 treasure chests, both have a 1% spawn rate? Alright, I better check over my code, make sure I didn't delete something. That is absurd odds if that was actually random. This could be like a record run. I'm actually going to continue this for a little bit. And a Pixie? These have a 2.5% spawn chance. What is happening? Ah, oh, damn it! Oh, well, there you go. You can see here that the new works. So, new high score. And you can see we can bring this up and down. And it loops perfectly. Not just that, you can see that where the audio is blue, where the audio isn't is pink. So, it's also within the PixxiHound color scheme. Exit button does work, but not within the editor. That's another thing into the completed pile. Well done. Let's go. Hell yeah, we love this. Fishy business, hey! OMG fishing treasure chest Easter egg, 100%. So a 1 in 10,000. Dude, it's crazy. Like, if you were to actually... Hold on, let's do calculator here. So we got a 15 plus 15 plus 15 plus 15 plus 10 plus 10 plus 5 plus 5 plus 2.5 plus 1 plus 50. These are the total odds of any one thing popping up. So it's a 1 in 143.5. That's crazy. Because I got 2 of these and 1 of these. That's crazy. So around 19,000 to 21. Exactly. Yeah. And like, I didn't mean to. There we go. Here's the script for it. Like, I literally take everything. It's a cumulative chance. And we pick a random one. Literally random.range. Like, we literally take all of the probability and put it up to math. That is wild. I can't believe that actually happened. But anyway, let's see what our next thing to do is. Let's see. Let's add in an end game animation. Actually, to do this, we are actually going to need this open. So we're going to get rid of that. There we go. Perfect. Game over and title. Perfect. The play again and the exit buttons we'll bring down here. The bonus backdrop we'll bring off screen. And the background music we will just have pop in. So the idea is I'm just going to have all of these slide in rather than pop in. So let's create a new animation on this. I'm going to call this animation end game. We're gonna have this happen First of all, let's grab these two. And at the... let's have it happen over, like, the 15 frames. There we go. And then score and high score. You can see the idea here. These two can come up. Okay, so these two are a little bit too low, so let's raise those up a little bit. Okay, perfect. And then let's get the bonus backdrop. There it is. All right. Okay. That's not so bad. Now, is that on Play on Awake by any chance? Animation, game over. Oh, actually, it's endgame, isn't it? Yep. Okay, so we're gonna turn off loop time. I'm gonna need a new animator. Damn. I was hoping to avoid that, but that's okay. New animator, controller, endgame UI. Perfect. And then let's bring it back down here. Now, I do believe that, yeah, I just need to apply the animator onto the canvas. Okay. There we go. I was like, where is everything? But now this makes a lot more sense. Why didn't it start? So let's take a look at that. So we have our animator here on our canvas. What's this event system? I'm not going to touch it because it might have been auto-created. Maybe it's just the animation I needed. Oh, think it was, but let's try it. Okay, no. Okay, let's take a look, find out what's happening. Did I just, like, not assign it to the endgame UI? Was that actually what I did? Okay. Speed 1. Yeah, okay. That should be fine. On entry, it should go to endgame. Which place? Let's wait for it to crash and let's check and see where it's having an issue here. Ah, crap. I pressed the wrong one. Hold up. Okay. This appears to never get activated. Interesting. Give me 1 sec. I'm going to take a look and find out why this might be happening here. Just going down over here to our animator component. Wait, was it just deactivated? Why was it deactivated? Okay, no, it's not. Okay. Just taking a look and seeing what could be causing this. Yeah, and the animator controller. Because the animator needs to have an animator controller assigned to it, which controls the animations to play. Which it does. Let's see. I don't see any reason why this shouldn't be working. I'm actually a little bit confused. So what I might do is work on another thing while I think on this a little bit. But before I do that, I'm not quite ready to throw it in yet. This is very odd, for real. Okay, and then the animation plays, and it plays normal. What the hell? Wait a moment. I think I know what the issue is. Where's my animator? Here's my animator. How would I do that? So the time scale is 0. That's what the issue is. So because of that, the animation isn't running. And I'm now realizing that. So that is slightly unfortunate. I'm trying to think of a way we can do this. Give me 1 second here. Yeah. Okay, this is going to need to be fixed with code. As kind of shocking as that is. Let's do this in the game manager script, I think. We're going to need to update our animator so that it works even when our time scale has been set to 0. Which is not something I've actually done before. And this is something that I actually added in after pre-planning today's stream, which is why I was kind of stuck there for the last 10 minutes. You are animated, Senpai Samurai. Welcome back in. How you doing? Alright, we're just going to call it animator. in our start function, before time scale gets set to 0, we're going to do animator dot no equals get component. Oh wait, I don't need to do this. I'm going to assign it manually. What am I doing? It's fine. Animator dot update mode is going to be equal to animator update mode dot unscaled time. Now, full transparency, I did look up how to do this just now on my second monitor because I did not know that this existed for the animator mode. But that's what game dev and programming is all about, realistically. Let's see if this works. First, let's go to our game manager, and we're going to need... Oh, did I not save? Animator. Okay. Let's try this. Okay, my bad. Playing some Spectre Divide chillin'. Good, how about you? Ooh, that sounds fun. Still good. Yes! You saw that, hold up. Hold on, did that actually just happened, right? Boom! It now slides in, chat. Let's go. That was the issue. It's because our time scale has been set to 0. When our time scale is set to 0, we can no longer actually do anything. Remember earlier in stream when I said when our time scale is 0, our game is essentially frozen in time? Well, I forgot, apparently. And that is the reason that our animation wasn't working. Which I'm glad it wasn't me. Oh, another Pixie. Whoa. Oh, no. I missed it. That's so sad. Alright. Sweet. Okay. So, that is the endgame animation complete. Let's create our options. Sorry. Our options. Jesus. Apologies. Our credit sequence. That's what I meant to say. I mentioned earlier today that we had a couple people help out on the project, including Catastrophe Cat, who was amazing enough to make us some special background music that we've listened to constantly throughout this stream today. And I want to make a credit sequence to thank everyone for that. Oh, I'm like, where is it? I forgot. Yeah. There we go. Alright, let's, we're gonna make this a button. Okay, let's put it up there. Off to the side. And we're going to set the button here to be called credits. This is actually my first time ever making credits before. And I actually did not prepare this beforehand. So we're actually going to be learning this together. Set it down to 45, and we're going to take the the credit button itself. Let's make it smaller. Perfect. The idea here, and I mentioned this to the people that we worked with as well. It's important to me that credits aren't in your face and you're never just stuck in them. So they will always be an optional thing. So it's off to the side. You have to go out of your way to click it. Extra life. Let's go. Spectre Divide. Can you remind me what game that is, Kyle? Like, what's that one all about? I don't know. While you do that, I'm going to get some stuff made. Credit sequence. It's a Shrouds game. Interesting. Okay. And you're kicking ass, I take it? You play as 2 bodies, you swap between... What? 3 players control 2 bodies. That sounds sick. That actually sounds really freaking cool. Plays out a bit like Val 3v3? Okay. Okay. Alright. Yeah, it's small. Ooh, God, yeah, okay. Perfect. Okay. Actually, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to disable everything else. Cool game. It's free too. Give it a go with it. You know what? Fuck yeah, I'll do it. I'll give it a go with you at some point. Text me the name of the game and I'll get it downloaded after. You're going to give me a hug and vote bite Squicity. I'm not gonna bite Squicity, but I am gonna vote Squicity. Hell yeah. Bet. This is shocking to me. How is... How's the pup managing to stay on top? Like, I know it's like in order and everything, but... Oh, it's in order of 1. So if I set this to 2... Ah, I see. Okay, we're back in this. Then sort order of 1. Where's my credits? There's my credit button. There's no sort order? Damn. Okay. What about my slider? My music slider? Oh, it's because they're off screen. That makes sense, actually. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, well, then we'll just keep it as it is for now. So next we'll create a UI element of TextMesh Pro. Let's go in here. Perfect. Grab it. Boom. Section. And then people. Perfect. So let's put in a whole bunch of these. Here we're gonna put Skullboneslayer. Perfect. So developers, Skull, and basically the idea is we're going to continue to do this all the way down. So for artists, music, art, well, I already said art, concept, beta testers, everything. All right, it's comments there. Just make sure I got my spelling right here. Okay. Yeah, perfect. No extras. Perfect. And people. And then we can go back to section. Then we'll go back down to people. And you can kind of get the idea of exactly what we're doing here. This isn't... Sometimes... So, I'm trying to use Discord right now to confirm the spelling of names. Sometimes Discord in streamer mode hurts my brain because there's no easy way to just disable it without getting rid of my stream. So, let's fall back to plan 2. Which is to go here, go here, go here. Scroll down. And copy. And we rip it from Twitch. Hell yeah. Perfect. Probably can move both these up by 1 here. Then we can move the beta testers down just 1 more. And then over in the people. Oh my gosh, it needs to stop selecting everything. Catastrophe, perfect. Twice M. Perfect. Is it capital M? Wait. Goldie, are you here? Do you know if Weiss has a capital M on his name? I think he does. I'm gonna go with yes for now until I hear otherwise. I think that's my best chance. Fire Oni Ray. And then V Senpai Samurai. And we don't actually have any art creators yet. At least none that I can reference. Perfect. And now we're going to create a new animation. Yeah. So let's start with this being all the way off. Create animation. Credit. Sequence. All right, within the first 15 seconds or so, bring that in. Then there we go. I was gonna say, why isn't it going out? All right, that's 60 and 130. And then, boom, go to the canvas, blackout, bring it back in. Boom, okay. Okay. Not exactly as I had envisioned it. Let's set you to over here. Okay, come on. There we go. And then, there we go. Okay, delete the keys. I'll move these ones, yeah. Perfect. Let's try that again. Okay, let's try moving this back a little bit then. Oh, actually, yeah, right there. Wait, hold up. Okay. Yeah, all right. That's fantastic. Okay, fuck yeah. So, we have that now. Let's move this into our game over canvas. Then... yeah, I can just stay off screen. That is perfectly fine. Let's get the credits button out of here. Perfect. Now we're going to bring the credits button back. This will add it to our game over animation. Let's see, slider. Let's just... yeah, actually, no, we don't even need to touch this. It still just pops in. We're good. Okay. Game. See, that's gonna pull automatically, but I could actually control with the animator. So at entrances, it does end game, and then let's make a transition and make it just go to the new state, which will be an empty. And then let's get a new animation. Bring this over, I guess, first. And credit sequence, bring it in. Bring this back down here. Perfect. Okay. Now, in our game manager script, let's run the animation. That's basically what we need to do here. So we're going to need to set up a script to play an animation. Perfect. So we're going to be using our animator controller for this. So the same thing basically we're doing here. Wait, animator, yeah. We're going to be setting, sorry, it's already set to an unscaled time. So we're basically going to use the same thing. And then down here, play credits. What we're going to say is animator dot play, right? Should be just, yeah, animator dot play. That should be it, if I'm not mistaken. Let's double check though. Let's also make sure that this isn't set to loop for any reason. Yeah, see, loop time, we'll disable that. Oh, wait. Nearly forgot to, yep, see? So let's re-enable the score, and let's disable our game over canvas. 3, 2, 1, and plummet. Should be fine. Wait, let's try that again. I don't know why that opened up. Okay. And then... Oh, wait, I didn't apply the button to anything. Wait. The credits button. Yes, end game. Game manager score. Let's do play credits. There we go. This is my description of Squicity. It all started with a dumbass, then a dumbass, then another dumbass. We became a dumbass trio. You know what? That is fairly accurate. Not gonna lie. I could definitely, I could see the logic there. Oh. I don't think it's playing the animation, actually. Oh, wait, did I not set the controller? Let's try that one more time. Let's see if I can stop being scuffed for today. Nope, can't do it. Alright, let me just take a look here. Bear with me a moment. Let's see why this might not be playing. So, our animator here is the in-game UI. And the reason we're using the in-game UI is because we already in our code go through and make sure that it's unscaled time. So it's not going to be inhibited in any way from our time scale being 0. Perhaps it's because it's on the same animator as the Game Over UI. So maybe I just need to update both or have multiple animators. That could be the case. Let's try it. So this is our blackout animator, right? And then it goes to credit sequence. Let's see. Loop. Nope, that's on the actual animation. Credit sequence, loop is off. Okay. Let's create another one. Screw it. Let's test it. Credits animator. UI animator and credits animator. Perfect. And then let's copy and paste this. Let's update this to the credits animator. Unscaled time. Credits animator dot play credit sequence. Yep. Okay. Oh. Perfect. Forgot my little semicolons there. That could have been bad, but luckily it wasn't. What are you talking about? Oh. And that goes away? Yep. Okay, perfect. Okay, animator, controller sequence, game manager. UI animator, that is the animator attached to this, and the animator attached to this. Let's try this again. Okay. Oh, okay. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're going to keep this outside of our game over canvas. And here's why. In our animation for end game, oh crap, I did that while it was running. That makes sense. Alright, let's move this out again. Animation, canvas, but no, blackout, yep. This is the, yeah, this is the end game animation, not the one I'm looking for. This needs to be controlled by its own UI. Animation, there we go. Okay, so it keeps going over to that, but I'm trying to select. It, It's having a hard time doing this, isn't it? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I would need to do another eye enumerator, actually, if I did it the way I was just thinking. Okay, well, in that case, then, sort order 1. Perfect. Okay, let's try that. Let's see if now it goes over top. What just happened? What? Let's try that again, because I don't know what that was. Huh. What? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna back up a little bit here, because I'm not sure what happens, but our, what has gone missing? Our text. Very odd, to say the least. Okay, so the blackout's there and working. That's very odd. It's like both of these texts have just disappeared. I'm not entirely sure why that has happened. There we go, and then credit sequence can go in there. Maybe I just have to remake this off the stream? We saw it work, so I'm not too concerned. It's just weird that the text disappeared. That's weird, like, what the hell? Like... Okay, though. It's fine. This is the last thing we needed to do today, so that is a good thing, though. So once we get the credits figured out here, this is the last step in the updates. So, what? Is it because it's on a canvas? No? That's weird. So it's like when I put it onto this, it's breaking it. I'm not sure what could be causing that. also broke it. That is so weird. Okay. Put it under blackout. No. Okay. Put it under. So move is breaking it. That is so strange. What? Huh. Well, that's interesting. Anyway. Okay, no, fair enough though. So in this case, let's grab these, bring them out of move. Let's delete move. Then we can put in some new text fields and replace them. Where's default text? Oh, right there. And that's fucking massive. What the shit? Right, fuck it. We'll copy. Perfect. This will work, I hope. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. Yep. For fuck's sakes. Yeah, okay, that'll work. Alright, and then let's duplicate it. And then we're gonna grab our people. And let's put them in here. Grab these two then. I think that works. Perfect. Yeah, it'll just scroll up. Perfect, so I'm gonna do a section here. And here we're gonna say people. There we go, that's recreated. And this time in the proper font too, so I don't even need to fix that this time. Alright. Okay, now let's move these guys up. Okay. That's not right. What the fuck? Is it going up each time somehow? No, it's not. Okay. Okay. So I think I could just fix that real quick by putting a couple enters right there. Let's try that again. Yeah, I don't know why I thought that would work. There we go. Perfect. The only thing that's not perfect is it stops a little bit too soon. So we just need to move it up a little bit more. So that's not it. Okay, goes to black, rolls the credits. Okay. A quick little credit sequence. I like it. 100%. Last hour is a bit of a struggle, but we got there. Now, before I break it. Perfect. Okay. So we're gonna set this as the... Yes, there we go. Game manager, credit sequence. Yep. Blackout. Okay, let's test this real quick. Oh, crap. Yep. I'll disable that, re-enable the score. There we go. I will one day remember to do that on my own. Now, why did that happen? Must have accidentally undone into a time when I had done that. Okay, let's try that again. Okay. So just nothing happened that time. That's odd. Okay. So it's just immediately fading to black. It's not freezing it up. Let's see. Yeah, it's unscaled. Da-da-da-da. Bear with me just another moment here. Why is this saying that the reference object is missing? Let me research something super quick. So I can remove that property, that's not a problem. And all I've done so far is just Control Z'd into where it was working here. And in the animator, oh, okay, we do need an empty, and we're gonna make it the default. And the credit sequence, make transition, make it the default. Go to the default rather. Okay, let's try it. See, it says it's... What is this? Game object isn't missing. It's right here. What do you mean? Let me see. Just taking a look here. Because I've got the animator. Yeah, we got music. Welcome back, Goldie, I should say. We are currently trying to figure out a slight issue with our credit sequence. It's very strange. So I need to make sure, yeah. Yeah, this is actually the last thing we need to do today, too. So I'm kind of hoping I can figure this out super quick here. I've been working on this for about 40 minutes now, and I'm actually kind of stuck. I'm really confused on what's happening here. I have credits animator. We're setting it to an unskilled time. What the? Oh, bug zapper went off. I was like, what the hell was that noise? Anyway, and then when it's played, we're saying play the animation. Okay, so that's the right animation name. Wait, no, this is the animation. Huh? Wait. I'm actually just a little confused right now. Hold up. Dude, I don't even know what I've done at this point. Genuinely, I'm a little confused on why this isn't working. Why does this say it's missing again? What the fuck? What do you mean it's missing? It's right here. Nothing. Not a single thing. I don't get it. Just try. Yeah, see, everything is working, except for some reason the animation keeps losing track of its components. Which shouldn't be possible, because it's on its component. So it's like, what? Thank you for the recommendation there, but there isn't actually a way to just disconnect this. This is supposed to be directly connected. My options are to delete it and restart, which this is the second time I've already done it. And this has happened twice now. I don't get it. Now it works. Okay. Fuck it. Here we go. Animation. We're gonna make it brand new one more time. We're gonna just do the whole thing from scratch. Crap. Record. For the first 30. And then about 500 or so. Grab these two. Bring it up. And then all the way over here. Bring them up again. And then over here, let's go back to our blackout. Let's set this to here. Okay, so that worked, right? We all agree this is working. Okay. Hear me out. Just hear me out. Game gets completed. Try get all or most testers into a call. All share screens. Get high score between y'all. Well, I would be down for that. There's a lot of people that I have absolutely no say over in beta tester group. Like 4 out of 6 of the people I have no say over. I can definitely force Senpai Samurai and myself. I'd be down. But then there's Pixie, Weiss, Cat, and Ray. I couldn't force any of them. Immediately. Look at that. Immediately lost it. Straight up, just delete it. Yep. We're going to remake it. Fine. We are straight up remaking it. Add property. Zoom all the way the fuck back out for a third time. Yeah, frame 30. The blackout is going to be here. No. Frame 30. Blackout needs to be all the way on. Okay. Alright, now let's put this about halfway. Save it there. And save it there. Fuck it, that's fine. Blackout will turn off. Here, we'll make sure that's on. Okay. Immediately lost it all. I'm so confused. Like, the second I made the animation, it's gone. Like, the very second. You would be raging if you were me. How am I so patient? I appreciate that. I'm actually just like so confused because this is how I've done everything. Let's see. I'm seeing a code here called rebind. So straight up, let's try something. Call rebind. This method is, tells an animator to refresh its references. Okay. Credits animator dot rebind. Sure. We'll go for it. Hell yeah. And make transition over to here, just to make sure that it was the right one. Yeah. Okay, let's try this again. Nah, I didn't think so. Okay, that's fine. Let's see, what does it say? Or component. Awesome. We love components. Wait. What? I'm just slightly confused still. Hold on. Okay, straight up, I have one last idea. I'm gonna try moving this onto the blackout. So I'm not sure what else this could really be, honestly. Yep. Yep. Okay. All right. Just wait. Just hold up before. Let's just test it. Let's just test it before anything happens. Before we get excited, let's just test it. Okay, so it's still not working, but we're on a better page. Okay. Okay, well, the animation itself is alive. That is a fantastic fucking step. Okay, project, Credit sequence, blackout. Let's see. Is that not what I called it? Or wait. You know what, just to be safe, I'll remake it here. Perfect. Okay. Credit button. Team manager. Play credits. Yep. Oh crap. Come on. No, undo that. Undo the play. Alright. Disable it. Turn off my audio. Alright, let's do it. Okay. Okay. That's good start. I am noticing something else, but that's fine. Hold on. Create empty. We're gonna call this disable point. Just gonna throw everything in this container. Okay. It doesn't like being in that. That's fine. Let's see. How can I set the blackout to go on top of it then? Let's see. Oh, I think I know what's happening. This is because I'm not using a UI object. I'm using a physical item. That would make sense. If that's the case, though, should be able to use it like some sort of image, right? Set it to like a black color. Whoa. One by one. There we go. Jesus Christ. This is insane. 0.1 by 0.1. That works a lot better. Let's put these on here. Let's cut the animator. We can delete that. We'll bring these two. Perfect. Enable this. All right. Perfect. All right, now let's go over to here. Image, just go to animator. The blackout. Perfect. Now on here, we're going to set this to 100%. And then over here, we're going to then change this back to transparent. And at the 9-second mark, 100%. There we go. Now it's a UI element instead of being a physical object. So it should block the actual UI stuff. Let's check it. Oh, wait a minute. Yep. There we go. Huh, I wonder why I didn't play. Okay, it looked like it was about to work there. Let's find out what's happening. Alright, so... Alright, so the blackout's working. Then okay, but if the blackout is working, then why didn't this call? Because I haven't changed anything. Oh. Now I get it. Okay. So, I need to quickly just go over to here. Ray cast target. Maskable. Come on. There we go. Eh? Okay, hold up. This actually might be working. Fuck yes! And now... Perfect. So you can just hit space to skip it as well, because that resets the scene. Okay, now I increased the blackout size a bit. Let's just see what happens. Because I noticed there was a white line here, so... Perfect. And then... Perfect! Holy shit! That took a lot longer than I expected, but it's working. Okay. Fuck yes. Alright, that is options done. Options, sorry. Credits done. That is the last update I actually had here I needed to do. So, now we can go ahead and get this saved out. So, we're going to go to build settings. Let's build it. This is going to be 0.9 because we still have some stuff to go. PixxiBird, 64-bit. I forgot demo. Wait, shit. I just deleted it. Demo 0.9.0. Actually, I don't need the second 0. PixxiBird 64-bit. Save. All of my scripts are saved. There's nothing left standing. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. So, almost 4 hours ago, actually probably closer to 3.5, we launched 7.2, and I showed you guys what that looks like. Since then, we have spent quite a bit of time, well, 2.5 hours of really dedicated work, and then 1 hour of really confused, scratching my head because I'm a dumb demon. But it's okay. This is what it has culminated to. I like it. Let's go. I love this music. Like, Kat did such a great job. Now, notably, there is no way to modify the volume while in-game. I would have to kill myself in order to do anything with that. But, I mean, that's a small thing, realistically, you know? That's very small level. Perfect. This is going great, actually. So the music seems to be working good. I've been watching the bricks at the bottom mostly, making sure there's been no hiccups, and it's actually been incredibly smooth, so that's really good. Crap. Alright. Well, and as you can see, it keeps your score every time. We can run credits. Perfect. We can play again. There's a countdown timer. It also starts you jumping, which I just noticed, but that should be fine. And you can actually exit the game now, which is a huge improvement. Holy shit, that is everything I had planned. Like, actually everything. I did want to do one other thing. I thought about changing out the game over text with Pixie slogans. You know, stuff like new or wait, or some, or yeah, or yippee, or no, yippee wouldn't work because it's a game over type thing. But whatever. The idea was to change some of those, but honestly, we didn't get very many recommendations, so opted not to. And we're already 4 hours in, so decent stream even without doing that. Just taking a look here, making sure that I'm not missing anything, like maybe I forgot to put it on my list type thing. No, this all looks good to me. So that is PixxiBird 0.9 then. So this will probably have a few more updates before it does officially ever get released to you guys to play. This is gonna go to our beta testers for now, see what they think of the game, if the music needs any touch-ups, or if there's anything wrong with the credit sequence, stuff like that. I'm gonna leave it up to the beta testers to let me know. And yeah, once we know when the official release date is, it will probably be released by Pixxi herself rather than me. So if you watch PixxiHound, be excited for that. I'm sure it'll come sooner than later because realistically, I got that done a lot faster than I expected. This stream wasn't supposed to happen for another couple of weeks. But because I was sick this last week, like I mentioned earlier today, I wound up having a lot of spare time to just plan it all out. So it worked out very well. But that's pretty much it for today. That's everything I had wanted to do done. I'm going to make sure that this gets uploaded right now, though, so I can get it sent over to all the beta testers. There we go. Okay. Perfect. And it looks like I know who I'm going to raid out to. One of our beta testers is actually live right now. So I'm going to raid out into Fire Oni Ray right now. Perfect. There we go. But I do want to thank you all for anyone who came out to watch this live today. I do want to thank you all for doing so. And anyone who's watching this as a VOD, thank you very much for interacting with this VOD, either on YouTube or on Twitch. Either way, it's really appreciated. If you like what I did here today, I do want to do more game dev streams. Hopefully, where we don't run into as many issues with the credit sequence, because that was really odd and annoying. Like, really freaking annoying. But we got through it. We figured it out. It's working now. And that is honestly the important thing. But I am going to call it here. I'm going to do another live stream this weekend for sure. Either tonight or tomorrow. It's going to be with Rockface. I don't know when it will be, though, so keep an eye out for that. Otherwise, that's it. Thank you all for coming out, and get ready to raid over. Have a great night, everyone, and take care, and possibly see you later today if I go live again.